from Charlotte, North Carolina, at a combined weight of over 660 pounds, Rody Rob, Adam Bomb, Bionic Brian, the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
And welcome to episode 560 of the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, and 78 days until Election Day. Make sure you hammer that down, right? Get that shit going ready. Go ahead and get them ballots tonight. Get that shit tonight if you can do it. So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about what happened on Monday Night Raw tonight. Some of the things that maybe we think is worth talking about. I don't know how many that's going to be. And we're gonna.
That's about as enthused as you can be.
Yeah, we're gonna go over our picks for SummerSlam. Apparently, Sklenar is gonna call in later with some trivia for us, and we got our SmackDown minute with Dan O'Brien from Memphis, and finally, I'm famous, and I'm gonna play a clip for you later on to tell you how famous I am. So, welcome back, Zim. All right, so. Before we move into it, before we get into the wrestling podcast of fandom, I want to introduce to you those other fans that are with me, and I use the word fan loosely at this moment in time with WWE. But we're going to start with Adam to the Bomb, our resident Jew who leads the crew. Say hi, Adam.
Hey, what's going on, Rob?
Not much, man. Just stoking the fires of exciting wrestling programming.
I'm just waiting for that underground pay-per-view.
I can't wait for that. I mean, they're booking it. Brian, also known as the biased one, lately known as the really biased one, Bionic Brian, say hi.
Hey guys, listen to AEH if you want to hear me be biased. I'm just gonna plug everything anytime I get the chance now.
Yeah, well, you got to get your viewership up for AEH. It's about to get the plug pulled on it. I'm just saying.
Shit.
I'm just saying.
Brian's having another show canceled.
It's part of our the Marked Out family. We want it to thrive, but hey, But speaking of thriving, speaking of Marked Out family, on the board, which I mean our YouTube live chat board, or you could be on Twitch and following us, and Mixer and all kinds of other Periscope, Facebook. We're live. We have a lot of people, some lieutenants who've been with us for years and years and years and years, and we like to talk to them throughout our shows. Adam, who is on our YouTube live chat board at this moment?
Marked Out Hall of Fame member Christopher Stykeleather is there.
Okay.
Soji's here. Daniel Price. Let's see who else is filed in. Sklenar is here. Sealer Stout. More are coming. A lot of them are talking all about certain things. I know we're not bringing this up, but I wanted to mention it because DP brought it up. But apparently there's an interview out there with Triple H where he kind of glosses over the whole dream thing, saying he was gone for a car wreck and the allegations are false.
That's disappointing, right? It's just you expect that from some people, right? And by some people, I mean Vince McMahon, who apparently told Rusev that when they were chanting Rusev Day for him, they were mocking him. He wasn't really over, which apparently was confirmed by somebody else. And just jaw dropped to the floor.
And let's not forget, Brian, I don't know if you also heard this, but a lot of the NXT stars were upset last week because they didn't know he was there. They didn't know he was coming back.
That's a very bad look, man. That's terrible. That's not. I know you're supposed to protect the storyline. You don't want spoilers coming out, but I think in that instance it would have been
tell them that night. They didn't know until he came out.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Right.
Obviously, the ones wrestling him did, I'm sure. But
and the fact that their whole thing was, he was like, there's nothing to that. It was in a car wreck. There's nothing to that. Just leave. There's nothing to it. 29 women accused me. There's nothing to it.
Yeah.
Right. If there's nothing to it, and I've said on the record on this show that I hope there is nothing to it, this could have been handled so much differently. I don't want to get off on a Velveteen Dream rant. We did that Wednesday.
I wanted to add this little tidbit.
No, I get it, and I don't hate you for doing it. I'm just, we're all disgusted by it, but not necessarily. If he's innocent, fine. We're all disgusted more by the way the WWE has handled this fucking.
Just ignored it, steamrolled it.
Yeah, fucking. No, I'm not even going to address it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to say we did our own internal investigation. I'm not going to say
Austin Theory showing up at the street fight on Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, what's next?
Oh my God. So is Lars Sullivan.
Yeah.
No, Lars Sullivan is the head of Retribution, is what I saw on Twitter.
Is anybody on the board saying anything relevant before we really jump into this bitch?
There's just too much out there to put the dude on TV right now. DP says that's a simple version of it.
I'm sorry. Go on.
Go on.
No, I was just going to say, I don't know if you guys mentioned it, but apparently a lot of the people that were making all these, accusing Dream, apparently WWE didn't reach out to them. I don't know if you guys heard that.
I'm not surprised. I haven't heard it. I'm not surprised.
Like the accusers, I guess. That's what
The
they're called.
accused. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Right.
WWE should not reach out to the accusers. Let's just be point. But the police should, and WWE should reach out to the police and say, well, we spoke to local authorities, and they have an investigation that they've shared with us, some of the details of, and we feel this.
Well-
They didn't even say some bullshit like that. They've said fucking nothing. Oh,
Yeah.
Triple H says allegations.
I don't know if I agree
Right.
with that necessarily, just because most companies are not going to follow up with the police on, accusations made to you.
But that's proper
Right.
channels. I
But-
mean, that person should go and. I mean, the one thing that sticks out to me is this guy. No charges have been filed.
Yeah.
Nothing has been done.
I think everybody's skating over who's responsible here. Who's responsible to clear
Patrick.
their name? Patrick is
Trump.
responsible.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah, right.
Trump.
All right, so let's just, again.
Also, when Stike was talking about the Sonya Deville stuff, that was a little scary. I'm glad everything's okay with her.
Yeah.
I'm sure we all know it, but she had a guy sitting outside for about 3 hours and then decided to break in, and he had on him stuff that would be to kidnap someone.
Yeah.
Glad she had a security system.
Soji says, is Rob going to bring up that now it is TV 14 rather than PG? Is it?
They switched on SmackDown.
Well,
I didn't notice if it was on Raw tonight. Did you guys?
I know that maybe they changed the letters. Did they change the content to go with it? Is because they threw a bitch in here or there, or an occasional the big shit word? I mean, is that change? Did that?
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry. It's lame. It's so. Don't get me started. It's so fucking lame right now. As an adult fan of wrestling, as the fan that buys the stuff, as an adult fan of wrestling that buys the merch, that pays for the tickets, that goes and drives to the shows because I have a driver's license.
Where are you going with this?
I'm just saying, this is so lame. It's so lame right now. Like, I don't want to buy a WWE shirt right now. Why? Whose fucking shirt do I want to buy right now? I know I'm fucking way off topic, but whose shirt do I want to fucking buy right now?
I want to buy the 24/7 title when they do the next championship. Belts are on sale. So.
Totally fucking want it.
Actually, the AEW belts are on sale right now. You
No.
can get those at Walmart. So why don't you go grab one of those?
You would bring that up. You would
I
bring
know
that up.
I would. Oh, I know. I'm
Leave
leaving
a Bates ball one.
All right, let me do the Raw minute if you want. Then we're just gonna jump right into fucking SummerSlam. Let's see here. Drew McIntyre promo. Shawn Michaels shows up, gets fucking legend killed. No fucking surprise there.
Called that as soon as we find out he was on the show.
As soon as we saw it. Redemption showed up and fucked with the truck, and then nothing. No follow-up at all.
Can I bring this up here, Rob?
Yeah.
So right after Retribution's in the truck, I don't know if anyone was paying that close attention, but they cut to a camera that's not in the shot, has to recenter and zoom. They cut to another cameraman who's just shown walking so you can see the ground as he's getting ready for his shot. They show Cedric and all these other, I mean, everything was just bad in the camera work.
Well, they were in the truck.
So Rob's saying it's because Retribution was in the truck, but we never saw them again. There were no lights blinking. They didn't fuck with anything else all night. They were worthless.
At the time that was happening, the bad camera work, they were just recently, the last segment, in the truck.
I know.
So defending that at that moment in time was very reasonable to me. But after 2.5 hours had gone by since they took over the truck, and nothing.
Well, and
Not even an anonymous type video that popped up. Nothing.
Well, then Hall of Famer, another marked out Hall of Famer, Hitman, said, hey, because they're moving next week to the Thunderdome, Brian, they were going to destroy the whole facility. Even that didn't happen.
No. I was gonna maybe it's I don't know. I mean, like school's back in session, right? In Florida, especially. So maybe it was just fucking Full Sail students that don't know what they're doing, and that's why he has shaky camera work.
There you
So
go.
Retribution is Full Sail students that have now come
Potentially,
back.
potentially,
They've matriculated.
yeah.
They want their campus back.
Yeah, MVP and Apollo, blah, blah, blah. Apollo.
Well, it seemed like it was starting good when MVP seemed like he was going to go after Retribution. But then it went right back to the same old,
right
same
back
old.
to same old. And so now we've got a condition that Shelton and Bobby can't be ringside for the match, but that leaves, as you said, Adam, that leaves it open to maybe a new member of the Hurt Business showing up.
I think that's got to be the obvious. If Apollo loses, it's going to be a screw job. I don't think MVP pins him clean. And with
Yeah.
Bobby and Shelton banned, why not recruit a fourth member?
Yep.
Who else has been accused of sexual misconduct? Bring them in.
Brian, the 24. Enzo, yeah, why not? Brian, the 24/7 carousel continued tonight. Shelton won it back from R-Truth, and then who won it? Then Cedric
did.
Cedric won it from Shelton, and then Cedric defended against Tozawa.
And then Shelton got it back from Cedric.
Yep.
Or from Shelton. Or from
no, from Cedric.
Shelton got it back from Cedric.
Right.
So that all happened. That happened backstage.
That was a clusterfuck all night.
Yeah, that was bad. Let's see. We had video evidence tonight that showed Zelina Vega poisoned Montez Ford.
Thank you, Samoa Joe, for that.
Thank you, Joe.
How does Samoa Joe, by the way, have that?
That's Joe, man. Joe can do what Joe wants to do. You know.
He's like, I set cameras up all over. He was the one who turned the video over to Dawkins.
Like, we got heavy security here, so we found this video. Which this storyline in itself, in a normal Raw world, a normal WWE world, is acceptable. It's not bad. It's a poisoning storyline. It doesn't stretch to the bounds of sleeping with corpses and baby hands. It's within the realm of storyline possibility. But when you add this to a lackluster compilation of shit storylines that have been dragging for months and months and months, it's like, ugh.
And I mean, that drag, I think, has hurt, and not just the Profits, but Drew as well. It's hurt their title run.
Yeah.
Not having a crowd and cutting the same promos week after week after week. I mean, now we're going to cut them, to video screens next week with the virtual audience?
Dana Price says
TVs and robots.
Dana Price says Joe moonlights for ADT. I actually think Joe is ADT. I just put him out. I put him out in front of my house. Just put him there. Right. I had somebody broke in my car the other night. Both my cars.
Seriously?
Yeah. Outside everybody on my street, in my neighborhood, got their cars broken into.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I had $100 cash in my car, which is irresponsible.
Yeah, why?
It was just like, oh, I'll get it later, fucking oops. That's a lot of money right now.
I got $20 in my car right now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling I need to go outside and check it.
Yeah. So let's see here. So Montez Ford's back and ready to scrap. They're gonna have a match. We'll talk about it in a minute. Yeah. Sasha Banks and Bailey we're going to talk about that for SummerSlam. Empress of Stupidity made Adam giggle.
I chuckled at that.
Shayna Baszler and
this is a head scratcher. Shayna Baszler, not in any of these championship matches on Sunday, is the one to come away with the victory. She's the one to kick out of the Bailey to belly or whatever the fuck that's called.
Belly to belly.
Bailey to Bailey.
And yeah, and I mean, Shayna Baszler's all over the program suddenly.
Yeah, I mean, she had her little thing with Nia, which you better keep her away from Nia. If you want to do anything with Shayna Baszler, you just keep her away from Nia, or she's gonna get hurt.
Every spot for Nia was awkward.
She
had Shayna under the plexiglass, kick the corner only, and Shayna's lying under it like you're supposed to kick it some more or something. But of course, Nia doesn't know what the fuck to do, so she walks off. Then she half starts to kick Dukeman later. I think it was Dukeman. I don't know. Yeah. It's one of them. But she tried to kick one of them and then had the whole, I don't know. Brian, I don't want to break it all down. She sucks.
I totally forgot what I was going to say because he just kept going.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Brian, what do you think about the introduction of the Shayna Baszler horsewomen backstage?
I mean, it's a little interesting because I mean they had the chance to do it when fucking Ronda was there, right? That's gonna complete the whole thing. So is this like a almost
prelude?
like an icebreaker? Are we gonna expect Ronda Rousey to? Because now I mean the fans aren't gonna be there. That was the one thing that she fucking hated. I know I'm going off on a little bit of a tangent here, but seeing those women there along with Shayna, I mean that's 3 out of 4 right there, right?
Is that really something you want?
No, not at all. But
okay, then why put it out there? Because if someone's listening to us, which they've ripped us off a lot, so maybe they are.
Is there any chance that they're doing this now because AEW is kind of doing their little silent horseman storyline?
Oh, maybe.
Counter programming. You know what I mean?
Right, it's a buzzword.
Trump does it for all event. I'm a counter program, and maybe Vince is like, I'm a counter program. Counter program, yeah.
Right, counter program.
Yeah, God damn it.
See my ratings.
All right, so we'll see what happens with that. That's whatever.
The number 1 rated president.
Let's see here. Ray and Dominic. I don't know.
What was said new of this tonight? We spent at least 20 minutes on this shit between recaps and them talking.
Recaps.
I don't feel anything else was said. I feel like this is a street fight on Sunday, so Murphy and Ray can be involved. And that's why I jokingly said Austin Theory is going to come out and help him turn the tide. No, I know it's not. He's not going to come out. Well, I don't know that.
We
don't
don't.
know that.
We really don't.
We don't know. We don't know what's going to go on.
Oh, my God.
No,
For all
Marty
we know-
Jannetty could show up.
Yeah, for all we know.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm on mute. You can't hear it.
Oh, are you?
Rob hates me.
You weren't muted. You weren't muted. Oh, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comes back out to fight his Shield brethren.
Okay, continuing on the Raw minute here, or minutes. Let's see. So
Did we miss something?
I mean, 24 are the Underground. So now they're booking matches.
Oh, yeah. Now we know ahead of time. And I'm sorry, the big motherfucker at the door needs to be the one inside, not watching the fucking door. I want to see that. I know he's very new to the business, but I'd like to see him in there.
We're 3 weeks into this. I think after 3 weeks, we should have some clue if there is anything more to this than what we have seen. Because we've all shown our disdain for this, and we've all shown our confusion for this, and we've all shown the fact that we all agree, I think, that this undermines your product in the ring by saying, well, this is real fighting.
Well, and the ref calls it. There's no pin. The ref just
that's
says
fine.
it's over.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, that's a good observation.
That's UFC style, though, is what they're stealing from.
Nobody's arguing that. I mean, thank you for that. But what I'm saying is,
you're welcome.
The broader picture, the broader landscape of when they first brought up, hey, let's do WWE Raw Underground, right? When they first had the creative meeting, and they said, hey, Dad, can we do something like, like
Dad.
like Jean-Claude Van Damme, and like you put glass on their knuckles, and
blood sport and kickboxer in the basement.
Chung-Li,
can we do something like that? And he's like, oh,
Kumatai.
Maybe it's like
Kumite.
Sonny. They gave Frank the basement. Shane, you can have the basement. Do whatever you want.
go in the storage room and
Kumite.
take off the ropes and let them fight.
no ropes.
I mean,
Where's Josh Barnett?
Did somebody say, so what's the end game, right? What's the end game? Is this going to be a forever thing for the next 20 years? We're going to have this for the last hour? Or is this going to be 6 months and it's going to die a horribly just cut out of nowhere death and then come back from a car accident? I mean, what's the goal of the Underground? Is there going to be an Underground champion?
I love how we fire Shane and he can't come back, and then like here he is, however many months later, back, seemingly in charge, talking nonstop on matches we don't care about that are now featuring jobbers, not just on one side, on both sides. We got Ziggler and Viking Raiders this week, and the other Viking Raider next week. I can't remember their names.
Ziggler's a former world champion, brother.
I got this
and
feeling.
He's been reduced.
I got this feeling that if there was a real fight going on between two guys outside of a bar, and Shane was walking around narrating as he's been doing, that they would both stop whooping each other's asses and collectively turn their fury upon Shane for him just to shut the fuck up.
And beat the shit out of him probably.
Yeah, just like, can you shut up while we fight? I mean, really.
Right.
Because you're not helping this. You're not good at this.
Is there any possibility the Mean Street Posse comes back? And
Spirit Squad.
I hope that.
Hey,
we had one member in there tonight. I hope that Retribution shuts this down.
Look, everybody.
Maybe that's your end game, Rob.
Look, man.
Is they test it and they know Retribution's going to kill it.
Everyone out there in YouTube Live land and podcast land and all the different lands that you might be watching us from whatever corner of the fucking earth that you hopefully are watching us. I know how we sound. I know we sound negative AF, right? It is all shit and bricks right now. And I'm sorry if I know some of you guys are wrestling fans and you want a positive take and you want us to look at analytics and more importantly, I've seen your comments in the past. You're like, I love Marked Out Wrestling. I listen to you guys every week, and I do that because you don't just shit on things. You say what you would do to make it better.
Unlike Brian.
Right.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
We're very critical. Brian blows over it.
You talk about things that you would do to make segments better, and we can agree or disagree, and that's the appeal of your guys' show, and that you include the board and the audience in. And that's the show I want to have. But let's be real. I'm sitting here racking my brain about what I would do to make what they're doing right now better. And as much as I rack my brain, and I think I'm a pretty smart guy. I think I've got some pretty good ideas in my brain. I think collectively we do as well. This is a throw away and start over moment. for WWE. Throw it away and start over.
I feel like, for another sport equivalent, this would be like I've got Tom Brady on my roster. I'm going to make him a wide receiver. I've got Deion Sanders. I'm going to put him on the offensive line.
Well, they always do shit like that, though.
But that's what this feels like. They don't know how to use their talent. There are some good stories that are mired by some really terrible ones. Like, I don't mind what's going on with Asuka, Bailey, and Sasha.
No,
I think
it's okay.
that's good.
That's cool.
I like the poisoning thing.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I like the Hurt Foundation, but or Hurt Business, whatever the fuck it is. But again, Rob, I have to bring this up. Where the fuck is KO?
Canada? No, I think he lives in Florida.
We go from you can't find 3 minutes for Eric Young to we can't find any time for KO. Seriously? The only time he was on was this talk show?
Would you rather him not be there or be there and be used 100% incorrectly?
I would rather him be released.
Well,
if you want me to answer that, I want option C.
Right.
I know he signed a 5-year recently. I know he likes his station, but I'm sorry, this guy is a main eventer. He doesn't have to go after the belt. He should be either pushing younger guys to feuds where they beat him, or he should be just showcasing them and then move back on to something else. This guy is way too fucking good. He's not like Sammy and Roman, who have chosen to stay at home, to my knowledge, because he's obviously been there. But I'm beside myself that you can't find something for him.
We found something for somebody tonight. We got to see circa 04, circa 08, circa fucking 2000.
I forgot all about this.
14 Natty versus what's her fucking name? I don't. It's escaping my brain.
Mickey James. Time warp.
Which we didn't even see the match. Which I'm not complaining that we didn't see the match. We didn't even see the match because we had another segment where the Monday Night Messiah and I don't know what Murphy's doing anymore.
Why? What's wrong?
Are you're approving of how they're using Murphy?
No, I mean, he was wearing purple. I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay, well, I like purple. Purple's my favorite color. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
But so he's sitting there running his mouth off at Joe as these girls have what I could tell from my angle was a pretty fucked up match, and I don't mean fucked up in a good way. I mean just complete. What's the board saying, Adam?
DP has a good one here. He says, a 3+ decade fan. I'm tired of the shitty booking. It's not cynicism. It's fan fatigue. Yeah. I mean, we're in a speaking out year, and you have been fucking us raw for no pun intended.
Oh, pun intended.
It's just terrible. And Soji says, I'd rather KO go to AEW. I would love KO to go to AEW, but he'd debut, fight Mox, and then end up on Dark. So I don't know if that's going to be great.
But you say that as a bad thing, okay? Dark showcases
Dark.
all
you're right. Dark
Adam.
is much better.
Hey, you asked for it. You asked for
Nobody
it. Okay?
asked. Nobody asked.
No, you asked. I have the RJ inside of me.
Yeah. Is Retribution going to show up at SummerSlam? Are we going to see?
Really weird.
Are we? I'm trying to get topical. Is Retribution going to show up at SummerSlam and fuck everything up?
Okay,
Absolutely.
Everybody, let's go to another time warp since we're talking about Natty and Mickey. When Nexus was around, they didn't know what the fuck to do. I know they lost some people to injury. I know things got sideways. I know the whole Daniel Bryan thing took a tune of its own, but they had no end game. I don't think they have an end game here, Rob, with Retribution. I don't think they have anything.
Is it just me? Or is it just these two? Or does it feel like, or is there more and I'm just taking it? So we got the Nexus replay here with Retribution, and then we've also got the Legend Killer replay. Is there anything else they're doing right now that's basically a recycled?
If the Hurt Business gets their 4th member on SummerSlam, maybe it's a nation type thing. If it's an African American,
I mean that would be really your only claim to that.
Well, I mean, they're not doing the whole nation thing, but I mean they're coming around like we're gonna. I don't know.
Yeah.
The
Wait,
vibe
who did you
feels
think
similar.
that is going to be the next member of the Hurt Business? You said that they were going to be adding another person. Who do you think it's gonna
I
be?
speculated that since they made it was weird, Brian, and even the graphic said it. They made specific mention that Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin were banned from the ringside.
Right.
So if Apollo's going to lose to a screw job and neither one of those guys comes out unless they sneak and the ref is blind, that
Right.
means a 4th member is coming. And we know
Or a 5th, 6th.
MVP has been recruiting for
Or 4th, 5th.
months.
Oh yeah,
Or it could be someone from Retribution. Like he could be like in cahoots with them somehow.
Yeah,
maybe.
He could be the doorman to Underground. I don't know.
Yeah, he could be playing. He could be playing the Trojan
Opportunity.
horse. He could be the Trojan horse here, and he's the leader of Retribution all along.
It's
And-
Riddick Moss.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Riddick Moss.
Splenner is saying AOP.
He lost his car. Nobody in Retribution looked big enough to be AOP.
No.
This,
Wait, who? So who?
No, I think he's
who do we
saying
think is in
AOP to
Retribution?
join the Hurt business.
I don't know who Retribution is going to be. I mean, I think it would be interesting if it turns out that MVP is kind of like Vince was with the corporate ministry, where or with the ministry where he was the top dog the whole time,
Right.
which would be another recycled gimmick. I think it's because the only person that's really going in the ring talking about Retribution is MVP. Nobody else is mentioning MVP except we had that one moment with Drew, but whatever.
No.
But like he's making real clear that he's recognizing what they're
Right.
doing. To me, that sounds like he's setting up to be this is my crew the whole time. Then now he's gonna have a whole bunch of as Micha Meach used to say, a whole bunch of minis working behind him.
So you'll
It
never
looks
see it
like-
coming. Is that just Retribution showing up?
Say it again.
The tagline, Brian, we talked about the
Oh,
soft air
you
that
never
you'll
saw it
never
coming,
see it
that's right.
coming. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Because I
Probably.
see it
Sounds
coming.
like it.
Because
Sounds like
just like I saw when they told me Shawn Michaels this afternoon was going to be on Raw tonight, I saw that he was going to get punted.
It also looked like some of the members from Retribution, two of the women that have been rumored, and if you check the tape, it kind of looks like Santana Garrett, and another name that is floating around there is Vanessa Bourne. As far as the women,
I don't see
Dijakovic.
I don't agree, Stike Leather. He says the leader of Retribution is going to be Dijakovic. I don't see what's the backstory there.
And there's no member that looks his build so far. But
Yeah, they're all short.
Here's the other thing. What if Retribution just goes away? Like they show up and
They
just,
never show up. They never unmask.
You mean how Vince was alive the next week?
Yeah,
That
it
would be
just
so
it,
shitty.
it just goes away. It's one of those that we're just gonna abandon.
Oh my god!
I mean,
that
I
would be
feel like
terrible.
it was that way tonight, Brian. They showed up in the first segment and never again. And for weeks they've been quote unquote playing havoc with everything.
Yeah,
I mean, they clearly I don't know where they're going here. I don't
they'll
know
go to
what,
Impact as aces and eights.
is this going to be like when they revealed that it was Rikishi that ran down Stone Cold?
Oh god.
And they're like, quick, abort.
Right.
Triple H told them to.
Board, if you have any, our YouTube live chat board, if you guys have any additional nuggets from Raw that you want to bring up, now is the time, because we are about to move the fuck off this topic and go to SummerSlam.
Is it the SmackDown 5 minutes?
You want to do a SmackDown minute real quick? Since
Yeah, before we do predictions.
Yeah, all right. So here you go. Dano. Welcome, everyone. It is now time, minute and a half, for the Friday night SmackDown Minute. I present to you your host, Dan O'Brien.
It's Dan O'Brien from Memphis with your SmackDown Minute. Retribution was attacking all through the night on SmackDown. Big E actually called them the Foot Soldiers from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's about the only funny thing about that. Women's Battle Royal. Asuka actually was a surprise entrance. Bianca looked good during the Battle Royal. Final two, Asuka, Shayna. Asuka wins. Could this be a triple threat at SummerSlam for unification for the women's titles? Possibility. Sonya Deville accepted the hair versus hair match versus Mandy Rose at SummerSlam. One of them chicks are going to get their head shaved. SmackDown made AJ Styles look even stupider this week. Braun then called out Fiend, then attacked Alexa Bliss, actually slammed her down. Fiend showed up in the ring. Braun was on the screen. Braun still needs acting lessons. I can't wait for this feud to end. This has been Dan O'Brien with your SmackDown Minutes.
All right, Dano, keeping it within the assigned minute. The assigned minute.
So I just thought of this.
What?
What?
Retribution is going to take over the virtual fans.
Is that what it is?
I bet you they take over all the screens or something. at some
I think
point.
Retribution could be fans. It could be. Actually, you know what? Who it is? I know who it is. It's us. We are there tearing shit up, demanding change.
It's the Dark Order.
It's the dark one. Yeah. All right. Let's do some.
I swear one of those guys tonight looked like Garrett
Let's
Young.
do some predictions. Let's run through some predictions for SummerSlam. I always turn my predictions over to the Jew who leads the crew, Adam to the Bomb.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Hair versus hair match. I was disappointed to hear that it was they're going to get their head shaved, but we got Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville here. I think the obvious pick to shave their head would probably be Sonya Deville, but I think that's why the swerve. So I'm going with Mandy. They're gonna make her look bad.
make Mandy bald again.
Yeah. Didn't they do that to Molly Holly? Wasn't she in a hair match?
I'm literally flicking a coin on this one, and I'm gonna go Mandy wins.
So
Mandy wins, so Sonya shaves her head.
Yeah.
Sonya shaves her head.
Okay.
Leading up to tonight, I really thought it was going to be Sonya, but after everything that happened with her, and Mandy just got a haircut. Her hair is a lot shorter now. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm going to go with Mandy. I think she's just going to shave it off.
Okay. All right. Next,
we don't have anything for the IC title because that's being defended on Friday to Jeff Hardy.
I didn't even know who the champion was till tonight.
Yeah. And Knock and Cesaro aren't defending either. So our other offerings here, this is a good one. Seth Rollins versus Dominic Mysterio in a street fight. Before you guys answer, is this finally the fucking end of this? Because I don't think it is.
And it's with Ray in Dominic's corner, so he's going to be out there.
Conventional wisdom would tell you yes, but we have seen storylines from WWE.
No way is this the blow off.
They're just dragging too many things on for too long. It's not. I don't want to say it's not the blow off. I'm scared that it won't be. I will say this: that Seth has been on a losing streak at pay-per-views. I don't believe this will continue. That will continue from here. I'm going to give my win to Seth.
Losing streak? He took the Eye of Ray. He won last pay-per-view.
Yeah, he won.
Oh, he did win that.
He threw up.
Oh, well, Seth wins.
I believe this is probably the taped match, by the way.
Cool.
Brian?
I'm going with Seth, especially that Ray is going to be out there. I feel like is there any chance that Ray screws over Dominic and they start something?
Do you care?
I think it's more possible that Dominic screws over Ray.
Yeah, maybe. But either way, I'm going with Seth. There's no way Dominic wins.
Okay.
I'm going to go Dominic.
Cool.
I don't know why. Just to be against you guys, I think.
All right, fair enough.
Tag match. Profits, Garza and Andrade. This is kind of a rematch of what we were supposed to have at WrestleMania, but Austin Theory got thrown in there because Andrade was out. Now we're finally getting to it. I like the poison angle here. I feel like Vega and Bianca are going to be the X Factor.
I don't know if Bianca is going to be the X factor. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I don't know necessarily.
Clearly, they're involved.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, maybe. But for me, I've got to go Profits winning here. I think the poison, just blow it right in the camera. I think the poison is an analogy for Angel and Andrade to kind of move separately. And I say that also in part because not Montez, but Dawkins has been fucking pretty good when it comes to promos and presence and in the ring.
He carried without Tez the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I see they're going to keep pushing Profits. I don't know if they're going to take the belt from him just yet. And I don't see them splitting them up right now because they're both having kind of successful runs.
Stike says he thinks they're going to split them up, and Soji says they're losing, but not the titles. I agree with him. I think Garza and Andrade are going to win, but not the titles, because I don't think this is over.
Yeah.
What they've set up, I don't think this is over. You're going to have
dragging.
a 6-person tag match, intergender tag match the next night. So I'm going to go no titles, but I'm going to go with Garza and Andrade.
Okay.
I'm going with Garza and Andrade, actually.
To win the titles?
Yeah. I think they're going to win the titles. Just because Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, they've been looking strong the past couple weeks, especially tonight, too. So
you
of course,
take the titles?
So you think they don't need the titles? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm just saying that they've been putting over the Street Profits. So, I mean, it seems like now Andrade and Angel Garza are going to be the ones that get over.
Okay. Next, Apollo Crews and MVP. The Hurt Business is banned.
As much as I hate to say this, I think MVP takes the win. I don't want that to be the case, but it seems logical the direction they're going. Slowly giving MVP more stature. I don't see him losing here.
I think Apollo wins because I believe that Bobby Lashley's the one to take it from him.
Okay.
And biased,
bionic, whatever you want to call
says
me.
Biased on the sheet.
I'm going to say Apollo. I think Apollo keeps it. I think just the odds are so stacked against him. I mean, even though the Hurt Business, they say that they're going to be banned. Obviously, somehow there's going to be something screwy going on.
Screwy.
Either way, I still think that Apollo is going to somehow overcome.
Soji once again has picked that MVP wins, but not the title. At least you're consistent.
Yeah, fuck it.
Ninja, please.
No titles change hands.
All right.
Yeah.
So now we have some fun.
Can I have some fun?
This is we're gonna do these together.
Okay.
We have Bailey versus Asuka for the SmackDown Women's title, and we have Sasha versus Asuka for the Raw title. Little backstory: Sasha has never defended when she's won the title the last 3 times. So I'm curious how these are booked, because if Asuka wins the first one, does that mean she's a double champ? She's going to beat them both? And if she only beats one, which one?
No, I think they played the 2-belt game a lot lately, so I don't see that. I see Asuka beating Bailey and getting the SmackDown title, and
Bailey has to take a backseat for a minute.
right, it switches their roles that they had beforehand, where Bailey had a title and Sasha didn't, and that could further stoke the division that we've been waiting for 3 years. That Sasha and Bailey are finally gonna break up and have that big match.
That's not till Mania.
No, so, but I'm gonna go. Sasha defends, Bailey loses.
If both these women were to carry their belt, Sasha and Bailey, all the way to Survivor Series, then they would have to fight each other. I'm not saying that I want that. I like your theory there that Sasha defends and Asuka wins against Bailey. I like that, but that means that we lose Asuka
To SmackDown. You know. I mean,
and Bailey comes over.
one swamp for the other. You know, sorry, Sasha. Or sorry, fucking Asuka. You know, I like Asuka. I do. I don't know. I don't have an opinion. I'm sorry. It's an opinion show. I don't have a fucking opinion.
Brian.
I was gonna say you should have one.
I know. I should have one. I'm so burnt, man. I'm burnt.
Brian, take your picks.
I like your logic. However, I'm gonna flip it. I think that what'd you guys say? You said that Bailey's
We said
gonna
Sasha wins and Bailey loses.
win. Okay, so I'm gonna go Bailey wins and Sasha loses.
Bailey's getting close to a year, by the way.
Woo!
But I do think that is going to be the thing that drives them to kind of separate. There's going to be a jealousy thing, and then
That's
hopefully
why Rob's argument's better, Brian.
Why?
Is that now Bailey has to take the backseat because she doesn't have a strap to Sasha, who does.
Right.
The roles get reversed, and it creates the rift.
And that whole
Well,
time,
now I'm
the whole-
reversing it again.
So you're just
Double
a double reverse,
reverse,
double
fake.
secret probation.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
All righty. We only got 2 matches to go, boys.
SmackDown needs help in the women's, so Asuka on SmackDown is a good thing, says Soji.
I agree. That's why I went with
Yeah.
your logic, Rob.
Yep.
I think you were on point here. Braun and Fiend. Is it time to end it? Braun gorilla pressed Alexa on Friday. That happened.
He shaved his head too, by the way.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So it'll be better in jail.
Who are you asking? You asking me?
I don't care.
I don't care. Bray wins. I mean,
Did you say why are you asking me?
No, I said, who are you asking? Like, Bray wins. I don't know. Braun as a champion, I think, has been an unmitigated disaster. And I don't even watch, and I know it's been a disaster. So, I'm sorry. Just give it to Bray.
Is there any fuckery with Otis?
Is Otis involved in this?
I mean, he's got the briefcase. He could be involved when he wants.
Oh, no, I didn't even
Oh,
think about that. I
God.
didn't consider that Otis has the briefcase anymore. That has completely been out of my brain shell. I'm going to say, no, I don't see Otis cashing in on Bray or Braun. I think that would be almost ridiculous. I mean, pretty fucking randomly
his
ridiculous.
entire character is ridiculous. Why not?
I know. I'm just, no.
Brian,
No, sir.
Bray or Braun?
I'm going Bray. I think Bray is we're gonna see the Fiend belt again.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I'm unfortunately
Stretch-
going with
I'd
Bray.
rather see the
Stretched
other
face.
TNT belt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Soji says he likes a heel Braun and a face Fiend. No way.
No.
No way.
No.
What about Fiend's face? Do you like Fiend's face?
Face Fiend?
I don't mind a heel. I don't mind a heel Braun, but Fiend as a face? Come on.
Fiend face. Face Fiend.
No, Fiend face. Face Fiend.
No.
Fine.
Well,
Face.
Bray is a face, but
He drowns
Fiend
people.
is the heel.
He drowns people.
All right, last one. Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton. Randy getting 14 here, boys. If you want to get the belt to Randy for when Edge comes back, here's when it happens.
Does it have to happen here?
Yeah, because Payback's next, so Drew will get his rematch and lose. Randy gets it.
Man, I don't
That's my
want them
call.
to. I don't want them to take the belt off of him yet. I want him to have a long, decent run to build.
He's held it since Mania. Mania to SummerSlam is not a laughable.
Where I don't like the recycling of the Legend Killer gimmick, I think it's lazy. It's just fucking lazy. That's what it's all lazy.
It was a lazy course correction.
Whatever.
It wasn't the original plan.
Whatever butterflies you want to put on the shit, man. I mean, whatever. But I do like the fact that, Drew, he was a shitty champion in NXT. Let's be straight. In NXT, he was not a good champion.
Forgettable.
I don't think he's been bad as champion, and I think they can continue to build him in a positive way as champion. So I would not like to see it come to an end. I'd not like to see him just relegated back to other storylines. Let him hold the belt. But I see what you're saying with the Randy and Edge thing. I don't know. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Drew.
Brian.
I'm going with Randy. Again, no fault to Drew, but I mean Randy is the tried and true, right? He's been there forever. I think it's just time for a change.
Do you think it's time for a change?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
You think Randy's
they're going into the Thunderdome?
You think
right?
Randy?
And I know it's not a change because it's Randy, but
right.
Still, it's a change from Drew, is what it meant.
I wish you used this logic on other shows. Okay.
Stike says
I will.
Drew wins this feud. Is going to extend possibly to Survivor Series, though. Daniel Price says, I hate Orton, so I don't care. Soji says, no, I think Drew needs to be champ. It's not his fault he became champ during the pandemic.
Yeah.
It's not
And
fault.
Stike says Drew's next NXT title run got cut short because he tore his tricep. Okay, it was still forgettable. That doesn't discount Rob's point.
Forgettable.
Punjabi Thunder Prison is what Daniel Price says.
Awesome. All right, so that's all of our picks. So before we get Sklenar to call in,
That's your cue, Sklenar.
which will disrupt Brian's video feed, and I'm not going to fix it because I'm not fucking doing it. I am going to play something for you real quick. So Brian sent me a text message today, and I don't know how long some of you guys have been listening, but back in the day, we had a very frequent emailer and board member occasionally, and even a couple phone calls from our old intergalactic champion friend, the Zim. And Zim was fun. I mean, as annoying and trolly as he was, Zim was fun. So Brian sends me a text today, and it's an audio bite from Raven's podcast.
The Flock.
The Flock.
The Raven effect.
And Raven is reading an email from Zim, and he does an impression of what Zim would sound like. Although we've heard Zim's voice, so he wasn't close. Raven, it's more like an anonymous character, But he attempted. But there's a couple little nuggets that Raven reads that I think you're going to enjoy. I know I did. Now, with that said, I want to warn you that I ripped this from my phone, so it's got a little hum to it. So just deal with it. But here you go.
Newest incarnation of the Flock. I gotta sound like an alien from outer space.
Okay, great.
Many things are even a newer incarnation of the Flock. Whoever that might be when this message finally reaches you on Earth. The intergalactic champ, the Zim, thanks you for reviewing his review of your show. However, the Zim gives your review of his review 75 Zarps. This may seem like a lot to your earthly minds, although everyone outside of Earth knows the Zarp scale goes up to 699. The Zim's main complaint of your review of his review was the complete lack of reaction. The Zim resumed, based on his usage, that the earthly term fake news was a hip human way to say accurate, and by accurate, the Zim was referring to the description of your show on VTunes, the iTunes of the rest of the universe. Why would being labeled fake news not appease you? Nonetheless, the Zim is delighted to learn that Raven and his flock are among the Zim's zillions and zillions of fans, and you'd be happy to know that the Zim has been out of one of Raven's thousands and thousands of fans since he was a little Zim. Thanks for memories, and you're welcome for yours, kid. Shout out to the Zim's #1 fan, Rody Rob, and Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, the leader of Zim's fan club. Out of curiosity, besides the Zim, who are the 4 other favorite wrestlers in your top 5? The Zim's top 5 of all time are the Cosmic Boy, Solar Flare, the Big Bang Man, Ray Laser, the One-Man Planet, Pan Green, the Terramorphian Dream, SNK, the Supernova Kid, Braun Rubber Cloud, and #1, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh yeah. If the Zim made a top 5 of strictly Earth wrestlers, you'd definitely be the first person on his list not to make the list. I'd be the first person to make the list, to not make the list, to be on the list, to not make the list. I'd come in at #6. behind Macho Man, Razor Ramon, Booker T, Kurt Angle, and Kurt, and Eddie Guerrero, and right behind number 7, Scott Steiner. Is that the end of the letter? Oh, it's over. That was fun. Oh, wait, there's more.
Yes.
Sincerely, the Intergalactic Champion to Zim. P.S. Have you ever watched The Venture Brothers? If you have, you should. If you haven't, you should. It's the best show emanating from Earth, and you can find it on Hulu. I give this email 6.99 Zarps. I would like to challenge Rudy Rob for leadership of the Zims fan club to a nap-off, but I don't want to do any work so he can keep the duties. I just want the title. That was a good letter. I like that.
Yeah,
I have
glad.
no idea what's going on.
So I got mentioned personally twice on Ravens Flock. So you're welcome for me increasing your ratings. No.
Well, you have to now you have to challenge Raven to a nap off. That was the whole thing.
To
it
a
was
nap
between
off?
you and the Zim. Yeah, a nap off between you and Raven.
Oh, that's what it was.
You should challenge him on Twitter.
I just heard my name and I was like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll reach out to Raven on Twitter and start a war with him. You know.
Exactly.
Hey, but Mark That Wrestling Podcast mentioned on the MLW. That's pretty cool. Look at Zim keeping it real, right? So, hey Raven, how you doing? My name's Roddy Rob, and I'm a subpar podcaster. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
I'm the guy that carries him.
What about
I'm
Robin?
Adam.
What
Thank
about
you, Zim.
Robin? Yeah, thank you, Zim. Thanks for
Thank
not
you,
calling anymore.
What's our segue?
All right, I'm waiting for Sklenar to call. We can do the trivia.
Oh,
He hasn't called
Sklenar,
yet?
call.
No, he hadn't called yet.
Terrible.
Winner.
Terrible.
Brian, I thought during that you were texting him.
Me? No, you said that was his signal.
All right.
Tell him now on the board.
I
Also,
wouldn't say
yeah.
I've been
Hey,
missing it, Bob. I wouldn't say I've been.
Oh my God! Stop
I don't know what
with
I'm
that.
doing over here. I'm just.
did
trying
you
to
watch
stall.
the DNC?
I did watch a DNC. Michelle Obama's it was a powerful. We're not there yet. It was a powerful powerful speech. Yeah, it was very powerful.
Charles Barkley, terrible.
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Yeah.
Power Hour was great, but when they changed it to WCW Pro Wrestling, it went down the toilet. They're talking about Saturday mornings.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is worse, that or Thunder?
Ooh.
Oh, no. What? Thunder is great.
No. Saturday mornings was great.
He's
Power
saying,
Hour?
"Call me."
Call. I don't. Oh,
Call me.
Do I have his number? I might have his number.
You have to do it on Skype.
All the podcast people are like, "What the fuck is going
Can
on?"
you just add his call on Skype?
I
He
got.
said he's tried 3 times.
I don't have his fucking.
Oh, well, this is something that you probably should have done.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Pre-
I don't look him up. What the fuck? This is Adam's doing. It's a big fucking disaster. I don't.
Oh, good. We get to see Brian's screen.
Well, you should have produced it. Aren't you the producer? Aren't you a producer?
I mean,
Aren't you the,
The executive.
I didn't know we were doing Sklenar.
I told you to test.
I don't
the
know how to
waters.
call him. I don't know how to call him. Sorry. Forgive me for my petulance. I don't know how to call him. So
we're not having trivia because you fucked up.
how do I fuck up?
At no point
he can do it
in
on
your
Wednesday.
rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
I get you've tried 3 times, dude. I don't know what to tell you. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'd have to dismantle the show right now and go into software and try to find his number and then call him. I mean, that would be more of a waste of time than we're doing right now. That I'm sure
I can
everybody's
try to add him on my call on my end.
if you go for it, bro.
Okay.
All right, I'll try
Leonard
to
says
do
I
that.
texted
Stall.
Adam 3 hours ago and he asked if Rob's calling me and I said yes. Well, now
Nobody
you
told
know
me
you
that.
cannot trust me.
Yeah.
All
you
right,
cannot
I'm texting him. I'm texting
What
him.
Sklenar said is 100% true, and what Rob said is 100% true. I did say that, and I did not tell Rob.
See? Y'all always want to fucking blame me for shit. Yeah.
He's
Well,
asking what number.
I didn't bring Dream back.
Well,
Then it-
I mean, you guys met for a pre-production meeting, right? I mean,
704-444-0008.
oh, he says he doesn't have Skype. All right, so he can just call us then.
Yeah,
but then won't-
704 44400. I might not have enough credits in there to take a call. I don't know. You got to get Skype next time, man. What the fuck? You know?
How did we do it last time?
I don't know, man. I don't know. This is all fascinating.
Wasn't he in the building? Didn't he do it in front of us? That's not the number. First
No,
of all,
he-
you gave
he-
way too many numbers
no,
in that number, didn't you?
He called before.
Boy.
704-444-0084.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wrote 0088.
0084.
0084.
Yeah.
Rob, call him.
I called him.
You called him.
Oh,
Do you
God.
have his phone? Well, I'll give his phone number out over the. All right, so if you guys want to get in touch with, No, I'm
Here,
kidding.
right here, Rob. Just read.
Oh, my God.
Well, Rob, you can do trivia. Ask us some questions.
What?
It doesn't have to be wrestling. What's the best dog? A Shih Tzu.
How do I add him without hanging up on Brian, though?
If
Oh,
you hang
see.
up on Brian, it's not that big a deal.
No, you don't want to do that.
All right, I fucked up. All right.
You blocked
Holy
Brian.
cow, my number's broadcast right there on top of
Hey, there we go.
millions and millions.
Well, that's what
Of
you get.
people.
That's what you get when you, when you want to do things with us. I got to call Brian, get him back in.
He says you put me on hold.
I put him on hold.
Hey, Sealer Stout says we don't
I'm
sound
back.
negative. We sound honest. Thank you.
Oh.
We are honest.
Oh, thank you. All right, so Brian's on there. Sklenar, you still there?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh.
Do whatever it is that you're wanting to do.
All right. I'm going to explain this one to you. I put a lot of thought into it.
Okay.
I'm going to name a wrestler, and everybody will have 7 questions. So, Adam, you'll have 7, Rob, you have 7, and Brian, you have 7. If goes 7, so no tie.
How fucking long do you think we have?
Here- Fucking 10 minutes. I ran this through with my dogs earlier, and it took 7. So you
Yeah.
guys are less smart than my dog. So 10.
I'm not arguing that. Okay.
Here's the gimmick. I tell you the wrestler, and then to get max points, you need to tell me that wrestler's real name, their hometown, and their finishing move. So if I said Dwayne Johnson, and you were to tell me, or excuse me, The Rock, and you said Dwayne Johnson, Miami, Florida, and the Rock Bottom, you would get 3 points. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
so
not
we
gonna
can
say
get partial
the
credit, is
fucking
what you're
Rock.
saying.
Right.
That's the thing. If you get any of the 3, but not all 3, you get 1 point each.
I'm gonna suck at this. Let's go
Or
for it.
a half a point each. No, you're not. I think we're gonna do really well here.
I don't know
So,
people's names.
coincidentally enough,
He
and
sucked last week.
this is written down. This is no bullshit. And we're starting with Rob. It's his show.
Yeah.
The first person on Rob's list, Raven.
Whoa.
Raven. Oh,
Raven.
Fuck.
So you get a half a point for every answer, but if you get all 3 answers, you get 3 points. So it
Can we
escalate
steal?
pretty quick? And
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we steal?
So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
absolutely,
Raven's.
but-
I don't know Raven's real name.
I know his finisher.
John Smith.
Okay.
His finisher
what's
is
his finisher?
his finishing. He's from Salem, Massachusetts, and his finishing move is the Edgar Allan Poe.
Can I answer the finishing move? That's the only thing I know.
Okay, so Rob, you got one fucking point.
I did.
He did?
No, you didn't. You got 0 fucking points.
Okay.
Okay, Adam,
It's the even flow
Adam?
DDT is his finishing move.
that is correct.
Even flow.
I have no idea his real name
Bro-
or where he hails from.
Brian, do you know his real name or where he's billed from?
Yes. His real name is Scott Levy, and he is billed from the Bowery.
That is correct. You damn right. So Brian's got 2
Oh
points.
yeah.
Yeah, Brian's gonna win this.
Ding,
I can tell you that right
Ding
now.
ding 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 ding.
No, I think you guys are going to do really good here. So, Rob, that was you. Brian, you're next.
Okay.
Number 1, Diamond Dallas Page.
Well,
You do his
Of course.
yoga, Brian. You need to know some shit.
yeah, I know. Well,
Let me
Diamond
do
Cutter,
the
of
yoga.
course. Holy shit.
It's not gonna be 10 minutes with Brian. Did your dog go that much?
Las Vegas? No, he's not from Las Vegas. I don't know. No, fuck. I just know his finisher.
Rob,
Is he from
Rob or
Houston?
Adam?
Houston, I think, is where he's from. And obviously, Diamond Cutter's his finisher.
I'm gonna say.
Diamond Cutter is his finisher. Brian got that.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
say
already got that.
Valdesta, Georgia.
Oh, the
Incorrect,
board is
man.
saying Atlantic City, not Vegas, Brian.
Atlantic
Oh,
City.
really?
He's billed from the Jersey Shore,
Oh,
and his real name is Paige Falkenberg.
Fucking
That I didn't
fuck
know.
that
But I
question.
should have known the Jersey thing because of the triad. I'm an idiot.
DP got 2 out of 3. Not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
He
All
also
right.
he also
Adam,
thought
this
Raven
one's
was
yours.
Scotty Goldman, though.
The whole effing show, Rob Van Dam.
Oh, I know his name's not Van Dam. I want to say Rob Van Winkle, but that's not right. That's Vanilla Ice.
Dun, dun, dun,
Uh,
dun, dun,
That's
dun.
Vanilla Ice.
Obviously, the 5-star Frog Splash is
Ninja,
his finishing
ninja,
move.
right.
He is from Battle Creek, Michigan, is where he hails from.
Correct.
Good one.
And his real name is, I'm pretty sure it's Robert. I know it's not Van Dam, but I have no fucking clue what his last name is.
It's cannabis.
Anybody? Cannabis.
Did he take his girlfriend's last? Is it Forbes? Is it Robert Forbes now?
No.
Oh.
That is incorrect.
It's Robert
He's
Bloomberg.
as Polish as I am. His last name is Rob Stakowski.
Oh, yes. I did not know that.
Well, I got the Battle Creek, Michigan. I think that was pretty good.
And
I'm
you-
a big
and you got
RVD
and you got the
fan.
5-star Frog Splash. You
Yeah.
got 2 points.
Yeah,
Clearly.
I'm a big
All
RVD
right, Rob.
fan.
Yeah.
I got a lot of faith in you for this one because you're inside the curve. Billy Kidman,
Tori Wilson.
long-time employee.
Billy
That's
Kidman.
correct.
Tori Wilson was his finishing
God,
move.
you guys don't know how bad my memory is nowadays.
All on it.
Billy Kidman's real name is William Levy. he hails he hails from the Small World ride at Disney World, and his finishing move is collecting a paycheck.
Well, his finishing move was Tori Wilson. We would have accepted that,
No.
but no points all the way around. Adam O'Brien, anybody?
I
Well,
looked on the
Shooting
board.
Star Press.
Yeah, Shooting Star Press is what he finished.
Oh, he's from Allentown.
So,
Oh.
okay, so
Oh, I
who said
cheated.
Allentown?
I cheated.
Yeah, you looked at DP
I look-
giving you answers.
Yeah,
No,
the board's
I
giving me
said
answers.
Shooting Star
Okay.
Press. I think Adam and I said it
That's a,
almost at the same
I'm
time.
gonna get. I heard Adam. I didn't hear you.
Give them
Brian
both.
said it at the same
Give
time.
them
I'm
both
just-
a point.
Check the
Yeah.
tape.
Give them
Yeah,
both
but
a point.
Brian
Don't give me
definitely
anything.
said it too.
Yeah.
Almost over, at the same time.
All right, next I got to get up.
Yeah.
I got to get up in the morning.
Brian,
All right.
you're next.
Jeez.
Yeah, right. He's
All right, so. All right, BT.
Yeah, let's hear it.
My favorite AEW wrestler, the Hangman, Adam Page.
Oh,
Ah.
oh.
All right. Well, Buckshot Lariat.
Correct.
Ooh. I don't know his fucking shoot name. His shoot name. Yeah, you can give me that buzzer. And he's from Texas.
He's probably not.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. Oh no, I know. He's from Virginia. Fuck.
You're in Virginia. You
All right,
idiot.
you got the Buckshot Lariat. Rob or Adam, do you want to steal?
He is from Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
And his name is Adam Bomb.
His name is Kerry Mockenberger.
Steve Waltz is his shoot name, and he's
Never
from
would've got
Aaron's Creek, Virginia. But Brian, you did get a point for the Buckshot Lariat.
You had much too much faith in us on this.
Yeah. We're
I
clearly
really
sucking.
did, actually. I'm
Yeah.
going to be honest
We are
with
not
you.
that knowledgeable.
Holy shit.
No, we're not.
Oh, God, you said Marks. I thought we were at a different level.
No, there's a
Adam,
lot of yeah.
No, we're like bitchy
The-
marks.
Remember,
Really?
we're old and we partied a lot back in the day.
Yeah, I've done a lot of drugs, man. My brain is
The
gone.
wrestler that made me a fan, the man called Sting. Adam.
Who is it?
Fuck.
Called Sting.
What did you say?
Oh, Sting. Where's
He's the guy who
Sting?
made me a
Sting.
wrestling fan. The man called Sting.
Oh, you're
God.
gonna ask the WCW not watcher. Great.
The
Oh, he is a
I can get
legend.
I can get 2 points out of this, and
I'm
I'm
gonna-
Iconic
Yeah, he was in
legend.
WWE. What are you talking about? He was in
Yeah.
TNA. You watch TNA.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but I didn't know his real name or where he
What's your
fucking
answer?
hailed from. I don't have.
Okay.
This is gonna expose me. Wait. Scorpion DDT is the only thing I know. Or Scorpion Drop.
Scorpion Deathlock.
That's
Deathlock.
Scorpion Deathlock. Okay.
He's from
Jeez.
from
I have
Venice.
no idea where he's from.
He's Venice Beach, California.
Is he?
Yeah.
Rob gets Venice Beach.
Yeah.
He fed that to Adam. He
I know
does
his
not
real name.
know.
I know his real name.
Okay.
I don't know his
I
real
knew
name.
he helped him out.
It's
He's
Brian
fine. Yeah.
something.
I
don't
knew
know.
his name.
His real name is Steve Borden.
That's
it.
right.
That is
Damn
correct.
it.
Yeah.
Damn it. Damn it.
Damn, I did have a lot more faith in you guys than I did.
Nah,
All
that's
right,
what I'm
there's
saying.
one
DP
female
and Soji had
wrestler
it.
on everybody's list.
All right.
Rob, you're up for the first female.
Wait, how many more we got? Let's cut this.
My
Cut
goat.
this down a little bit.
Okay, my goat. She's the top of the heap. Trish Stratus.
Oh, I know where she hails from, and I know her finisher, and I know her name.
Okay.
Damn it! I wish I had this.
She
one.
hails from Montreal, Canada. Oh, Quebec. Oh,
It's Toronto.
Toronto.
The only other one in Canada.
Her finisher is the Stratisfaction.
Hey, you got one.
No.
Right.
Nice.
And her real name is Chasey Lane.
That is incorrect.
Chasey
Does anybody know her shoot name?
Nobody knows who Chasey Lane is.
Her real name is like Trish Stradivarius or something weird.
You know what, Adam? I'm giving it to you. It's
What?
It's Patricia Stratigarius. I had to
Oh,
look up
come
the
on.
pronunciation. It's shit you not. I'm
That
giving
is-
it to
I
Adam.
know,
It's my
but
game.
his
We're
answer-
hurrying, so.
His answer was very,
So,
very ballpark.
Well, it's like whose line? These points
Yeah.
don't fucking
Yeah,
matter
dude,
anyway.
I mean,
Brian.
DP was close with his Wojciechowski.
I just can't believe I got no reaction for Chasey Lane. Come on.
I gave you a.
Who was Chasey Lane?
The
Mr.
porn star,
Marcus?
porn star that
Brian.
Bloodhound Gang did a
The
song about
wrestler
her.
that could have been
Mhm.
Magnum TA.
Oh,
I got this.
well,
I know
No,
what.
no,
I'll
dude,
get 1 point.
No idea. I'm horrible.
Anyone.
Horrible. No, he was before my time. I
this
think
is-
I was still Seaman when he was doing
Yeah,
his thing.
Brian was Seaman. You've
I was
lined
Seaman.
up the wrong
I know
questions
who, I
for
know
the wrong
who
people.
fucking Lou Fez is, though, and
Let me
Well,
tell
that's
you.
true.
my dad was Seaman.
Let me tell you how bad my memory is. I literally know the dude, and I can't remember his fucking name. I know he's from Charlotte, North Carolina. I don't know if he's built.
Where's his build from?
I don't know where he's. If it wasn't Charlotte, I don't know where he's built.
Who are we talking about? I forgot.
Magnum
All
TA.
right.
Truth.
His name
Magnum
is.
TA, his
we have-
real name. Nobody
Wait,
gets
wait,
his
wait,
point,
wait, wait,
is
wait,
Terry
wait,
Allen.
wait, 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 wait. No, I was just about to say the only
It's
thing
on a rush.
the only thing I remember about him is that we have the same last name. That's the only thing I remember.
Yeah, his name is
That
Terry
is
Allen.
correct.
He was a deacon at my church growing
Magnum
up.
Terry Allen. That's what the TA stands
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
Is what the board says.
But yeah, he was a deacon at my church growing up. I met
Terry
him many
Allen.
times. I mean, I don't go to church
He
anymore.
was built from Virginia Beach, and he had the belly-to-belly suplex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he lived in Charlotte.
Yeah, Terry.
He used the
Terry
the
is
Bailey
a
to
name
belly?
that Rob just blocks
Close,
out.
but it's different.
Oh, yeah,
All right,
Terry's
man,
my
Rob
ex-fiance,
softball.
so-
This is the softball of all softballs.
Okay.
Randy Macho Man Savage.
I got this one. Wait,
Randy,
who is this
shut
for?
up. It's for
Is
me.
it for you?
For me. Randy Poffo.
It's
I
Rob.
got-
It's Rob.
Yeah,
Yep,
Randy
correct.
Poffo, the big elbow. And he was built from, don't tell me.
I don't know this one.
It's Florida.
Oh, I
Correct,
do know it.
but-
I do know it.
White Sands, Florida, or
I thought it was like Fort Lauderdale,
is it Fort Lauderdale?
Broward County.
Brian?
I'm just gonna say
Anything-
Palm Beach because Palm Beach seems to be where everyone's from.
The board says
Sarasota,
Sarasota.
Florida.
Yeah, the board got it.
Minnesota.
They have Google.
Damn it.
It's not the diving elbow, it's the
All
flying
right.
elbow.
It's a big elbow, baby.
The big
Yeah.
elbow,
All right.
brother.
Adam,
King
because
Slimby,
you
what's up?
fucked up the whole phone call conversation today. You get your this one's not the softball. It's a hard one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The Miz.
The Miz.
Mike Miz. Oh, sorry. Whose turn is it?
Is it Miz? Yeah, it's
Rob-
Mike.
it's
His
Adam.
name is Mike Mizanin. The mic check is his finisher.
And he's from
Oh
Hollywood.
no, wait! The skull crushing finale. Mic check is what Mr. Kennedy
And
calls it.
he's
Skull
from
crushing finale.
Hollywood,
He's-
California?
Yeah, he's from Hollywood.
Yeah. Just like Dolph Ziggler's from Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah. Did I get that one?
We
I'm
fuck.
gonna give it to you. Technically, he's built from Cleveland,
Oh,
but
he's from
I'll give you
Cleveland.
the
No.
whole Hollywood
That's-
gimmick. No, I'll get.
Yeah, we've completely destroyed your
Boom,
format
boom,
here.
All
Oh,
right.
completely. You guys are not even kind of playing. All right,
I'm
last
playing.
one.
I love
Last
it.
one.
for everybody.
Here we go.
Because everybody's
taking it
like, oh, I'm
seriously.
gonna hurry. Tag team.
Wait, shut up. Brian or Adam?
I got more, but we're just gonna speed it up to tag teams.
Okay.
Rob,
Okay.
it's on you first.
No. 2 names. Great.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'll get the wrong buzzer ready.
Go ahead.
The original LOD Road Warrior,
I thought
Hawk
he-
and Animal.
I thought he was going to throw me a real softball. You know what I mean? All right. Hawk and Animal. I do not know their names.
One is Laurinaitis.
Butcher and Blade. Their finisher was, well, what was the name? I know it was the on the shoulders fucking clothesline.
Yeah, what was the name?
I'm trying to remember the
Doomsday Device.
Motherfucker, I was about to say that.
No, you were not.
I was about to say Doomsday
Rob
Device.
gets a
Oh,
point
fine. All right,
because
give him the
Brian's
point.
impatient.
Yeah.
Give him the point.
And
Rob
they're-
gets a point because Brian's impatient.
And
I
they're-
trust you, Rob.
They're from Detroit.
Board says Chicago.
Incorrect.
Chicago is right. No, it is
Chicago,
Chicago.
the board is right.
Yeah, it is Chicago.
Anybody know their names?
I
The
knew
two names.
Laurinaitis was the last name, but James is
There's
on
like
the board
6
as his
of
first
those
name.
guys in the wrestling business. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
be more specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mike
it Greg?
Mike
Hegstrand,
Hegstrand and Joe Laurinaitis.
Joe.
Joe. That
All
was
right,
it.
Adam, you told me you were watching WWF growing up. I pulled one of my all-time low-key favorites, Demolition, the original Axe and Smash.
Here comes
Their Axe's real name was Smash. Smash's real name was Axe. They hailed from a Demolition Derby, and their finisher was the Doomsday Demolition.
Wow. Okay. Nobody's even tried. Anybody know?
Barry Darso.
Barry Darso was one of them.
Yeah. And
Let me look at the board.
well,
That's where you
actually,
got Barry Darso.
technically, one of my trainers, his name was Demolition Blast.
Well, I said the original Axe and Smash, though. I qualified.
I know, but this was like on the Indies, and I think I don't know. I really don't know how long
Sklar,
he worked as.
You're the worst, Brian.
Ask me Street Profits.
Well, it's technically right.
So it was
Demolition
Bill
Blast.
Eadie and Barry Darso. They were built from parts unknown, and their
Kenneth and
finishing
Gary.
move was the decapitation. That shit looked legit back in the day. You do the backbreaker and then drop the elbow off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, Brian, lean in.
Yeah.
Because you're fucking marked for AEW, and I'm gonna
Oh,
tell you
God.
now, AEW does not have good fucking tag teams.
Oh, you
The Butcher and the
stop it.
Blade.
Oh,
All right. They're drunk. They're from
that's a
everywhere.
softball.
They're from everywhere.
All
They're
right.
drunk.
Every time
All right,
I
well-
die.
Andy Williams, and he's from North Tonawanda in Buffalo, New York. Their finisher is Full Death.
By alcohol.
Oh,
You can give me the
and
Blade's name, you get 4 points.
Jesse.
Bunny's husband.
The bartender.
It's not. I'll just say Jesse Parks. I know that's not right though.
That's not right. You're halfway there, though.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Yeah, I don't know it.
Jesse Gamaki.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Guilmette. Andy Williams is the Butcher. They're both hail from Buffalo, and
Yep.
Full Death is their
Boom.
finishing move. So, surprisingly, even with the charity, Rob and Adam tied with 7 apiece.
Really?
Brian, you had 5. Because I
Oh,
gave
so
I
we
took
need
a
a
point away from you
tiebreaker.
because you
No.
were
Okay.
jumping in.
Street Profits. Tiebreaker.
Oh my God.
Gary and
I got
Tez.
more.
No, Gary and Kenneth.
So here we go. Here's speed round here.
Okay.
We didn't get the women on the other list. We already gave Rob. So Adam, here's your woman. AJ Lee.
Ooh.
AJ's Lee's finisher is on top of Punk. She hails from Chicago, I'm guessing, because
You
that's
don't
where
know her
Punk is
finisher
from.
name?
I don't know her finisher name. I don't.
Is it Scorpion?
GTS.
Right?
What is it?
Is it? Isn't it like the Scorpion? I'm talking shit and I forgot it too.
I don't know.
The Scorpion Lock.
And her real name is
Scorpion.
AJ Mendez, I think.
Oh fuck! What was it called?
What'd you say was her real name?
Mendez. AJ
Well,
Mendez.
wait.
Not
What's her
Lee.
Yeah, but
first
she
name?
got
I
married.
think you
though.
said it.
What?
She got married to
April
Punk.
Mendez is her shoot name.
Okay. Well, I said AJ Mendez, so, but yeah. Sorry.
April Mendez. That's cool.
Didn't she take Punk's
Finish
last
it. I'm
name?
Brooks.
gonna jog Rob's memory here. So Black Widow,
The Black Widow. Damn it! Yeah. Fuck.
and she was billed from Union City, New Jersey.
Oh.
No, I didn't know that.
All right.
Brian, you're
Yes.
female.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 on my all-timers. Because,
Mhm.
damn,
That's important.
Lita.
Oh,
Uh,
come
All-timers.
on. I
Okay,
got,
well,
God
Amy
damn it.
Dumas
That's
is her
just
real
easy.
name. Her Moonsault, or I guess Twist of Fate, if you will, was her finish.
Either one.
Yeah.
They're
And where's she? Oh, she's from. I'll say Cameron, North Carolina, but I don't think
No.
that's no.
Ask me
She was
about
never
Bianca
billed
Belair.
from Cameron, North Carolina.
No.
All right.
I don't know.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Really?
Where
Hot
she's
Atlanta.
always billed from. Yep.
No, I was gonna say Mexico.
Atlanta.
All right. Thanks, Glenar.
Thank you, guys.
That was fun, man.
That was fun.
Wait, so
That
who
was good.
won? Who won? Who won
need
the
to
pony?
you need to get Skype so you can sound better.
Or just come. Come to the studio.
Okay.
Can I come back
Finish.
now? Am I allowed?
Um,
Not social
Adam
distance.
pulled away with the victory on that one by 1.
yeah.
Motherfucker.
I'm the king.
And next time that we do trivia, I'm gonna have to email you the fucking questions in advance because this isn't entertaining as shit.
Yeah. No, this is horrible. This is the dumpster
No,
fire.
it was
I
fine. You
told
just
you
have
to
to
use
get
my
Skype.
show from last week as an example of a good trivia show.
Yeah. You tried. All right.
No, Rob's just impatient.
All right,
thought it
bye,
was
guys.
Splinter.
I got kids doing
Thank you,
remote
guys.
schooling in the
Appreciate
morning. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Glenar, man. We appreciate it. Nice talking
Yeah,
to you
we
again.
do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
Anytime,
awesome.
man.
dude.
We'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, buddy.
Yeah,
See you.
we'll talk to you.
All right.
Love you, bud.
What do we get?
You get nothing.
Hey,
Oh, you want me to play the whole thing?
Get Nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Okay.
Smashing buttons.
All right, we're done. We'll do all of our plugs on Wednesday night. Wait, we're not doing a show Wednesday night.
Why aren't we not doing?
Oh, we are doing a show for NXT.
We could do NXT.
Yeah, we'll do
It's
NXT.
the NXT go home, and we're doing Takeover 30 predictions. Come on, man.
Yeah. Yes.
You're always trying to take my shows away.
Sorry. I'm sorry. So.
Right?
I'm not like Brian. I'm not going to get canceled. People
so-
watch my
Oh,
shows.
If you
hey,
go-
we are not getting canceled.
Okay.
We are going strong.
If you go to Patreon and you get the $5 tier, which we encourage you to get the 20, you get a shirt. But if you get the $5 tier, you'll get our pay-per-view reactions. And basically what we do for pay-per-view reactions now is we pick like a match or two, depending on what's going on, or three, depending on what's going on,
Yeah.
and we do a watch along to it, and we put it on the Patreon for $5, marked out. I'm sorry, patreon.com/MOWP. So we have three things going on this weekend. We have Dynamite, we have Takeover 30, and we have SummerSlam. So I'm gonna guess more than likely we're probably gonna pick a match from each. Maybe.
I want to possibly do 2 matches from Takeover, but yeah, SummerSlam is what it is.
So, but
yeah,
whatever
but
it is.
Dynamite isn't really that big of a deal. We could just do one from Dynamite.
we're
yeah.
just going to mention Dynamite.
Yeah,
I figure. It's
something like that. Okay, so
It's just Dynamite.
that's what we're gonna do. Mark patreon.com/MOWP if you'd like to join us on Patreon, and you know all the other plugs, we'll get them out there. I think Brian did them all on the board. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. We're running late, so we're gonna call it a night. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you wear your gloves. Make sure you call your grandma. Make sure you fucking vote. Mark out like no one's watching.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by YouRecord Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.